Welcome to the last cool new ideas of the season. Next week we're playing brand new cards from Exelon. So expect a decent amount of dinosaur decks at probably the beginning of the season, just because there's a lot of dinosaurs to try out. But we're gonna get back into the rhythm again. I'm probably gonna change how this Thursdays work and do Thursday specialty list. But today we're gonna be playing a list that featuring a card that I was really excited for from Eldraine. That is the Iron Crag. So mono red, quote unquote, colorless ramp. That's what I want to try out today. So I thought this would be a fun deck for me to play at the end of the season and get amped up for the next one. So if you like colorless ramp with Forsaken Monument, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you go for future videos. Let's get to 1,000 subs together, and let's get into the deck list. So we have 4 Karns, 3 Ugins, 4 Thought-Knot Seers for the combo matchups, because those are one of our worst matchups, 2 Golos to help get Cataracts out of our decks, hopefully be able to activate a special ability. We have Leveler for, just a good 8-drop. Contortion, Whale, Iron Crag, so we have some 2-drop interaction, along with Wildfire. We have Hedron Archive as a 2 of. Originally I had 3 and 3 Iron Crags because it's a legendary artifact, but I went ahead and cut the Archive for the Iron Crag for a little bit more consistency in the early parts of the game. 25 lands, pretty easy. Sideboard wise, we have 15, all of which are Karn targets. Now, there's definitely some overlap on these targets, like Silax, 2 different Silaxes, and a Hedron Arc network. Those could have conflict of matchups. So we also have Lantern of the Lost and Tormod's Crypt. So if you face a graveyard deck, we can bring in Lantern of the Lost to help with that matchup. So we're not like strictly, restricted to Karn board. There is definitely some cards we could bring in, and cards that would be, backup to the backup. So we could bring in. That is Colorless Ramp for Pioneer. Let's try the deck in action. Cascading Cataracts, go. Farmland, Passive, Forge, Wildfire, grab a Waste, say go. Vantress, passes. Grotto, no Whale. Could have a Sensor, so I think I want to play into Iron Crag and say go. Omen, I don't see a Yorion, so interested to see why this is there. Coast, passes. Citadel, Thought-Knot Seer. Omen plays a Sailor. We take Twinning Twins. Pass. So if you Faithful Absence or Thought-Knot Seer, we're fine with that. Deserted Beach goes to combat, hits me. Contortion, so you don't get to draw. I mean, you could, I guess, activate it now, but Veto, that's what he drew. Take the 1. So he does not have enough for the Ganju now. Forge, Karn, minus the Karn. Kills my Karn. We will take Forsaken Monument. Go to combat. Hit ya. There's the island. Hits me. Take it. Crack a clue. Untap. Of course we draw this Forsaken Monument. Play Forsaken Monument. Go to combat. Hit ya. Uses the Ganju. The Pump. Petty Thief. Alright, draws a card. Hits me for 1. Another Iron Crag. Thought-Knot Seer. Gain some life. Fairy Mastermind. Omen. So whatever he should probably take a land here, put a land on top, and keep, if they have the card he likes, put it underneath it. Karn. Minus. We will take Godfair statue and pass the turn. I'm assuming both the Karn. Sure. Karn dies. Ugin. -4. Go to combat. Hit ya. Hit you to 8. Pass the turn. Scoops that up. Got game 1. Against control, right? The only thing we don't necessarily want is Contortion. There's something we could bring in instead. This is a redraw, so that's probably better. Stone Brain seems reasonable. Golos, maybe? And a Might Stone. I don't like that. Grotto. We'll keep a Ruins. Say go. Coast. Passes. Play the Ruins. Say go. Plays the Sailor. Tap Farmland. Goes to combat. Hits me. Cast Whale. Play Grotto. Iron Crag. I guess keep. Not horrible. Sack Thought-Knot Seer. Take Spell Queller. Say go. Deserted Beach. A Saga. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Gains some life. Makes a 1/1 bird. Hits me. Take it. Passes. Forge. I could play Karn, but what is that doing for me? I guess. Play Karn. Minus Karn. Take Treasure Vault. Make sure we hit our land drop. Hit ya. Goes to combat. He is okay. Like it does kind of want him to hit one at me, one at the Karn, so he could draw a card. Yeah, seems logical. We will cash in the Karn probably. Passes. Treasure Vault. We do not have an indestructible land. Minus the Karn. We will attempt to grab Forsaken Monument. Play Forsaken Monument. Go to combat. Hit you with a 6/6. Mastermind. Are you going to chump? Does. Okay. Twinning Twins. Hits me. Take it. Carplusion Forest. Ironcrag. Ugin. Can you beat an Ugin? -4. Got it. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Citadel. Go. Thicket. Legion's Landing. Passes. Forge. Ironcrag. Go. Gorge. Gala Greeters. Hits me for 1. Take it. Carplusion Forest. They go. Gorge. War Boss. Probably put the counter on it. Nope, Treasure. Make a 1/1. Now put the counter. Hits me for 4. And flips a Legion's Landing. Citadel. Golos. We will grab a Shrine. Say no. Mountain. Ramble Rousing. Makes another 1/1. Attacks. Attacks. Okay, gets a full trigger load off of Gala Greeters. We'll block the Lifelinker. Rampant Ruins. Play the Ruins. We're not exactly dead, I don't think. We'll pass. We just need to survive a turn. I guess I should have made... If I would have gotten the Cascading Cataracts, I might have been able to do a lot. A second Ramble Rousing. Now I gotta keep in mind, I figured I can get this thing going online soon. But yeah, I definitely should have done Cascading Cataracts, as I could have used Gola's ability here. A second Gala Greeters. Makes another 1/1. Taking 8 points of damage. Alright. Innkeeper. Alright, that's not a huge deal. Eternal Wanderer. Alright, that's a big card. Alright, we go blocking. Tap land. Makes a 2/2. Ugin just... doesn't that just finish this game off? Like, he can gain as much life as he wants. This is Ugin. Ugin. -6. Go to combat. Hitcha. Pianalar. Tap land. Passes. Carplusion Forest. Uptick on the Pianalar. Makes a vampire. Forsaken Monument. Got game 1. Against Aggro. Probably bring in a Silax. He has a lot of tokens. It's probably, essentially, that's it. Probably down 1 Ironcrag. I don't like that. Thicket. Pass. Oh, Legion's Landing. Passes. Grotto. Karn, bottom. Pass. Stomping Grounds. Goes to combat. Hits me. Passes. Cataracts. Ironcrag. Go. Thicket. Goes to combat. Hits me. Waste. Thought-Knot Seer. Take Ramble Rousing. Pass. Got it. 2-0. Let's get into the next. Ruins. Soulscar Mage. Passes. Carplusion Forest. Go. Goes to combat. Hits me. Take it. Light up the stage. Finds himself some lands. Play the Den. Runner. Cascading Cataracts. Wildfire. Say yes. Get a waste. Draw a card. Pass. Mountain. Swifty. Lava Runner. Play with fire. Seems decent. So that means he gets to be really aggressive right here. And hit me for 8. Down to 8. Play a Darksteel Citadel. Thought-Knot Seer. That's tricky. So I guess I have to take Pyromancer. Goes to combat. Attacks out. We will block. I think I have to block a Lava Runner. I got him mitigate damage here. You definitely could play Light Up the Stage, which could be a problem. Double land. That's good for me. Plays a mountain. Another Light Up the Stage. Gets a Pyromancer. Gets me to 2, which means a Rampant Ruins beats me. And it takes 4. He has Xaxes. Alright. Can't win them all. So, in this matchup, probably the Archives and a Leveler seems slow. We can go up a Karn Silax, a other Silax, maybe a Golos, run it like that. Cascading Cataracts. Go. Den. Swifty. Take it. Down to 19. Ruins. Ramp. Say yes. Get a waste. Pass. Hits me for 1. Take it. Light up the stage. Finds himself a land. Soulscar Mage. Play Grotto. Ironcrag not needed. Thought-Knot Seer. I guess take Wizard's Lightning. Mountain. I'm assuming attacks. Force you to have it. Or use it. I mean, I guess you could play with fire plus lightning. Honestly, yeah, I would probably... Okay, you're going to stomp here. And then Wizard's Lightning in the face. Nope. You're going to use your last point of... use your last mana. Kamuno. Play a Citadel. Play Golos. Say yes. Get Shrine. Pass the turn. Attacks out with both. We will block. As much burn is going at this Golos, the better. That's not at my face, so I'm happy with that. Go to 12. Mountain. Bone Crusher. Rampant Ruins. Play Golos number 3 or 2. We will grab Grotto. Bottom. So we will cast this. Eat the Mage. Say go. That means he can't shrink my Golos. So that flips. So I know he has to play with fire still. Goes to combat. Attacks out. I think I block. Do I have to block here to prevent the most amount of damage this turn? I really want to keep this so I can pay into it and potentially do some stuff. If I block here, he plays with fire in my face. This is 4 points of damage plus 5, 9 down to 3. I think I have to exchange play with fire. All right. So now it's a 3/3, and then he hits it with the Spike Field Hazard. So regardless, he would have took it out, even with the Kamuno. Sure. We're at 5. Ugin off the top, 1 time. Grotto. Play that said Grotto. No land. We will attempt to target our Citadel. Say yes. Draw a waste. Ironcrag. That ain't gonna work. So 2 and 1. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, function better than I was anticipating. The biggest worries that you have with a colorless ramp deck like this is there's no 1-drops, right? So how does this deck compete against aggressive decks? We did lose to mono red. Overall, that felt pretty unwinnable. Even on the play, we would have to have Ugin 100% of the time. On curve, or actually way lower than the curve, right? So by turn 4, we need Ugin down. But that seems unlikely. But other than that, like, we beat up the other 2 decks, so I'm quite happy with it. If you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comment section. I really do think Cleansing Wildfire is the way to go if you're doing colorless ramp. The extra 4 copies of turn 2 ramp is quite powerful. Now, you could argue that you could play the brand new card that gets a forest, but waste, I think, are better just because they produce more mana with the Forsaken Monument. So, like, I think this is the optimal way, and it's not that hard to, like I said, get Pain Lands to get yourself some red mana to be able to cast it. Other than that, everything else is colorless. So, like I said, if you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out that door so we can get our way up to 1,000 subs together. And until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.